Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're getting right into the absolute core of what makes modern manufacturing tick. Now, we hear a ton of buzzwords being thrown around about digital transformation and manufacturing execution systems, or MES. But here's the undeniable truth of it all. None of those grand visions can actually happen without online data collection acting as your critical foundation. If you try to build a production monitoring project without this bedrock, well, every step you take is just going to be left hanging in the air. So, let's dive into this.
I want you to ask yourself something. Are you making company-altering decisions based on delayed, erroneous data from hours ago? That sounds absolutely crazy when you say it out loud, doesn't it? But really, think about it. Imagine a massive, high-stakes boardroom report, or even a critical pivot in production, completely compromised, basically turned into garbage, all because a tired employee made a simple typo at the end of their shift. It's a harsh reality, but we absolutely have to face it if we want to truly modernize.
All right, here's a quick look at our roadmap for today. We'll start with the data foundation, uncover the hidden costs of manual systems, explore the automated tech stack, walk through cloud integration, and finally, reveal that massive 25% efficiency and sustainability ROI waiting right at the finish line.
Okay, let's kick things off with part one, the data foundation, or as I like to think of it, industrial data as the factory's blood.
Let's get right to the heart of the matter here. Every single manufacturing facility has its own unique, completely vital flow of information. You can really think of industrial data as the very blood pumping through the veins of your factory. It's the absolute lifeblood sitting right at the center of any real digital transformation. You see, industrial data isn't just random numbers flashing on a monitor somewhere. It's any field measurement, value, or reality used to solve a production problem. This literally encompasses everything, from minute-by-minute downtime analysis all the way to planning your routine machine maintenance. It is the absolute baseline for all factory operations. Without it, you're just guessing.
And actually, this brings us to a huge realization. Think about the massive, multi-million-dollar budgets companies spend on enterprise resource planning, or ERP, and MES software. That incredibly expensive, super sophisticated software, it is completely blind without accurate field data. If those systems don't receive real-time, crystal-clear inputs straight from the factory floor, their processing essentially just grinds to a halt. It's honestly like buying a state-of-the-art sports car, but totally forgetting to put gas in the tank.
Moving right along to section 2, the hidden costs of manual systems. Let's look at the danger of manual clipboards.
So, if data is the lifeblood, manual data collection is like a clogged artery. There is just a staggering gap between the old way and the new. On one side, you've got people walking around with clipboards, delayed, subjective, and totally prone to personal bias and human error. And on the other side, lightning-fast, objective, automated systems operating with millimeter precision. The difference in operational clarity here is simply night and day.
But why is that gap so dangerous? Well, it all comes down to what we call the ripple effect. Imagine dropping a stone into a perfectly still pond. In manual data collection, a single initial typo or a tiny omission, that's your stone. It creates a wave that grows and compounds, rippling rapidly through all your subsequent reports. By the end of the day, that tiny little error hits the boardroom and results in massive, company-wide executive miscalculations.
The crucial point here is understanding exactly why these failures actually happen. In a typical factory, data is often just dumped into the system at the very end of a shift, or sometimes even the next day. That raw data just sits there for hours. Even worse, the person typing it in is rarely the person who actually took the measurement in the first place. Data entry gets treated as this annoying chore. And look, when people are tired and rushed, typos, missing information, and copy-paste errors aren't just likely, they are mathematically inevitable.
Let's pivot to section 3, automation and the tech stack. It's time to build a synchronized orchestra.
We've talked about the painful bottlenecks. Now let's look at the solution. The biggest historical challenge was getting machines that speak entirely different languages to somehow talk to each other. But today, our automated tech stack uses OPC servers and Modbus protocols to act as universal translators. They smoothly connect your PLC and DCS systems, your line sensors, and robots directly through IoT gateways. It takes entirely disconnected hardware and turns it into a flawlessly synchronized massive digital orchestra.
And the ultimate beauty of this digital orchestra? Total elimination of human error and personal bias. Automation completely removes that tired operator with the clipboard from the equation. You are getting pure, instant, direct machine data. When your data is this clean and this immediate,
spotting operational issues or making rapid production decisions becomes incredibly easy. Which brings us to Section 4, direct integration from the field to the cloud. Let's walk through the machine-to-cloud journey.
So how do we actually get this data out in the real world? It happens in two incredibly seamless steps. Step 1, we completely bypass the operator. Cycle times, fault statuses, and production counts are automatically pulled directly from the machine, zero operator input. Step 2, we use API integrations to instantly push that gathered data into the company's main databases or straight into the cloud. It creates this perfect, uninterrupted digital bridge directly from the dusty factory floor into the clean cloud environment.
Finally, Section 5, 25% efficiency and sustainability, the ultimate transformation ROI.
Because look, building this digital bridge isn't just some IT experiment. It unlocks a massive financial and operational payoff, 25%. This is the incredible maximum efficiency leap that facilities can unlock simply by tracking and analyzing their machines in real time. Just by accurately listening to your systems, you can trigger a full quarter-slice jump in your manufacturing power. It sounds almost too good to be true, but it is a proven reality.
This 25% leap proves that we're talking about so much more than a technical upgrade here. It's a fundamental strategic shift. With real-time data, you instantly locate hidden productivity losses that used to just get buried in the paperwork. You drastically improve your production planning, and you guarantee your strict quality standards. And best of all, by optimizing all these processes, you transition into a paperless, green, and completely sustainable factory.
If you're an executive or decision maker who is ready to stop guessing and start knowing, it is time to act. To begin modernizing your facilities and really kick off your true digital transformation journey, please reach out. For detailed information, please contact us via info@pro4technology.com. Reach out to the experts and get started.
I want to leave you with one final thought to ponder today. Are you ready to leave those manual clipboards behind forever and finally connect your factory floor to the future? Remember, digital transformation isn't some distant, impossible dream. It becomes reality the exact second your very first piece of accurate, automated data hits the cloud. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Stay curious, and let's start that transformation today.